Okay, let me check. Okay. Good audio on. Let's put that in there quickly. Let's get the chat gang going on. Let's just get the multiple things. We're gonna get the multiple screens going. That's what we're gonna do. Yes, Doug, I see you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know what we got to do. Yeah, for some. Yeah, audio's good. Yeah, sounds good. I was just talking to myself while I was getting it. What do you mean I'm late to my own class? I'm the teacher. You're supposed to be waiting. Teachers were always late. Don't you remember? Teachers were always late. You'd be waiting for them. You'd be like, oh, and they'd be like, I'm your teacher. What? That's the first lesson. That's the first lesson that you learn. Do as I say, not as I do. That's the first lesson you learn. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so that's gonna be the first lesson we learn. Okay. All right. That's gonna be the first lesson we learn. So while it's quiet, before we get Instagram, let me do the board. While it's quiet, let me get the board up. While it's quite quiet, I think it's probably makes sense. It's probably the best time to do the board, you know? Don't you think? Probably makes sense, right? It's probably the best time to do the board, don't you think? Because it's a bit cool. Before we get everyone in the chat, I'll do it now. Today's lesson, I'll do it now. Today's lesson. My pen's running out, but guess what? Like every good teacher you need to have a spare pen, and I got a spare pen. So I said, top tip. Okay, this is much better. Yes. Okay, that was running around. This is what we want. Much better for the class. Doug's like, what happened to the getting those new pens? Much better. Okay. I think that's better, right? Finding wives overseas. Let's put a let's use a red line down the middle. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. So I'm about to put Western Union. So guys, finding wives overseas. That's gonna be this evening's class. Before I get introduced into, you know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go make my tea. And we're gonna get straight into class. I'm gonna make my tea. We're gonna get Instagram in here in a second. But before we do that, hold on. There's a few things I need to do quickly. We're gonna get Instagram in here. We're gonna get Instagram in here. Don't mind me. I'm just doing some research. Yeah, I'm doing some quick research. Don't mind me. I'm just doing some quick research. Passport or Medto is the only way in 2023. Real talk, dog. Real talk. Real talk, dog. Dog ain't never lied. Dog ain't never lied. Dog ain't never lied. Dog ain't never lied. Yeah. Dog ain't never lied. Don't mind me, I'm just on Instagram quickly just sorting out a quick pattern. I had a quick idea and I thought to myself, maybe I should be am I a troll? Sometimes people say I'm a troll, but I don't really think I'm a troll. But I had a quick idea that I'm going to do for Instagram. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Join the live stream right now. You like what I'm wearing? I mean, we are talking about finding wives overseas, right? We are speaking about finding wives overseas. I mean, my wife she might be watching this. She might want the African boy. You know, like Estelle said, you can be my American boy. She'll be like, you can be my African boy. She might be. She might say that. I mean, she might say that. She might. She might say that. She might say that. She might just say that. She might just say that. She might just say. What are you saying? Smash that like button. Yes, guys, like the video, like the video. You guys know it's the it's how YouTube works. You have to like the video. Once you like the video, it pushes out the content, gets out there a lot further, and everyone's gonna see it. And you know how that goes when everyone sees it, everyone loves it. You know how that goes. Gets out, more people see it. You get more people in here. You know how this goes. Last night we had quite a few people in here. Obviously, the other night we had a load of people in here, but we know why that was. We know why that was. We cooked that. We cooked that. You know why that was. They don't want that smoke. No. They don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke. They don't want that. They don't want that. So guys, you know what's gonna go on now? I'm going to quickly just go for get the tea ready. Let me post the StreamYard link. Let me post the StreamYard link. That's to join the live, and class will start. Guys, we normally don't commence class till we have a few more people. I know, we normally don't commence class till we have a few more students that are there. So once we get a few more students in class, we can commence, yeah? I think that's quite a fair trade-off, I think. You know, once we get a few more students into class, we'll get straight into doing the class, I think, okay? Can we do that? I think, okay? Let me just, I think it's quite safe to say, once we get a few more people, we can do that. That's what I think anyway. Once we get a few more people, we can do that. Back in 5, okay, let me just quickly do the audio. Let's get Insta in here. Guys, are you ready to go, yeah? Guys, are you ready to go? Let's get... We're just jumping onto Instagram. You know what to do, guys. She's like, sure, interesting. I mean, it's matching the theme, right? Your teacher's allowed to dress, switch it up, you know. No, remember your teachers that would just always come in wearing traditional dress. Yeah, I'm your African teacher today. I'm that one. Which one did you have in school? The African teacher that always used to come to school. You had them, or the Asian teachers. I remember that one. We used to have those. 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 Nigeria, yes, my brother. Cameroon, but we're next door. You know, Cameroon and Nigeria, before they put the lines there, was one, you know. I'm a passport. I travel. I met my husband in Africa. Big you up, big you up. We've got a woman that says that she met her husband in Africa. She's doing passport, sis. She said she met her husband in Africa. She said, F your jiggers. She said, none of you. She said, no. I've had enough of you guys. I'm going to go to Africa. She went back home. She got herself a man. Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy? You went back home. I need to know. Are you happy? Are you happy? You went back home and you got yourself... Where did you travel to? Where did you get your husband from? Let me know before we start. Where did you get your husband from? Where did you travel to? Guys, if you just jumped onto Instagram, we're streaming live on YouTube. You should know how it goes down by now. You won't be able to see the board properly. It'll be back to front. If you want to see tonight's live, then you need to hop across to YouTube. It's quite easy. We've pinned what you need to do there, or you just go into my bio, you click the link, you'll see I'm going live on my YouTube, and then you get into the chat. Okay, let me read some chats. Yes, Mo. If I do have a wife, I'm thinking doing polygamy, bro. I want a huge family. You can get a huge family with one woman, but polygamy comes with its own stresses. But we can speak about that later on. Don't worry. But for you, man, do you know how stressful it is having one woman? How do you want to have two? And one family is stressful enough. You want to supply for two families. Some of you guys love headache. Some of you man just love headache. I'll be honest. My girl from Ghana, but I met her in Tottenham. I mean, there's a lot of Ghanaian girls in Tottenham. That's cool. There's a lot of Ghanaians in Tottenham. But has she got traditional values Ghanaian, or she's city girls Ghanaian? Because if she's city girls Ghanaian, you're gonna have problems, dog. You're gonna have problems. You're gonna have big problems, dog. She said she should call into the show and tell your story. She should call into the show and tell her story, but she said she needs to call her husband first and check. And I even love the fact that she said, I need to check with my husband first. You know what I mean? We love that. We love that. Doug, do you want to throw up the link and I'll get that in? Yeah, big you up. Big up everyone that's on YouTube. I see you guys in the chat. Big up all the chat guys. You know what to do. So guys, like the video. As you step into the chat, please like the video on YouTube. You know how it goes. YouTube uses it, pushes out the content a lot further, and it's free. Okay, so I see a lot of familiar faces, so I think everyone here subscribe. But if you're new to the channel, then make sure you subscribe. You hit that button. Along with that, we have 3 separate membership tiers, and we have new members joining all the time. So if you would like to join, up, then like we said, we have the first one starting at the price of a cup of tea, and things like $2.99, and it gets you to access to loads of other stuff. You can support the channel by hitting the super chat. Make sure you share, and throughout the live, keep commenting, because we shall be interacting with you guys and reading what you're saying. Okay, that was the message I was looking for. Thank you, Doug. Okay, that's good to go. Okay. All right. We're gonna get into it, guys. Okay, so this evening's topic, finding wives overseas. Okay, so it's part of Men's Mental Health Month, and we're having different topics. Well, everyone knows by now that I go live Monday to Friday from 8:30. You know, we go live on YouTube and Instagram, and we do the whiteboard lecture sessions. We do live call-ins, and yeah, we do loads of other stuff as well. So tonight's live is going to be on finding wives overseas. So let me get straight to it. Make sure you guys have your pens and your pads, because and for everyone that's on Instagram, like I said before, you're not going to be able to see the board because it's the camera's facing me. If you want to see it full angle, make sure you jump onto YouTube, because that's where the stream is going. Okay. With that being said, the board is going to get straight into work. So we are continuing Men's Mental Health Month, and today we are going to be talking about finding wives. So guys, one of the most important decisions you can make for your life and your mental well-being, your mental health, is finding the right woman to marry. This is essential. This is actually essential to marry, and not just to marry, to carry on your legacy, yeah, to have your children. So the passport bros is a new phenomenon where Western men, and predominantly black men in particular, are leaving the Western women behind and going to different countries to find traditional wives. Remember what we're saying. They're leaving Western women to go to other countries to find traditional wives. That's a key point. So sentiments towards the movement is all over the place at the moment, with some sectors giving these men their full respect and support, while others are calling these men opportunists. So what are the benefits of finding a wife overseas? And it's something that should be considered if you have means. So tonight I want to talk about that. And you might see me, I'm in a traditional African attire. I'm from Cameroon. I was born there. I mean, I do have a British passport for all you guys that are trying to, don't be trying to, yo. Before you guys trying to, no. Because I know some of you, I'm saying, some of you man come to this country and have babies with girls just for passports. I know, I get it. I get it, I understand. The come up was real, but I'm not one of you, man. I'm sorry. I even had diplomatic passport as well, but hey, that's another story. So the definition of a passport bro is a man who prefers to date foreign women in other countries. And this is because he believes that the Western women have been influenced by cultural and society pressures to behave in a certain way. Okay? So that's the definition of a passport bro. So passport bros believe that Western women have been influenced by feminism, promiscuity, and predominantly social media. And so much so they cannot be saved. And due to this, they will be better off just by leaving them alone. Okay? So while some paint the passport bros as a low class, broke, and unable to be successful with Western women, nothing could be quite further from the truth. Because in fact, it takes a lot of money and resources to travel abroad. You can't be broke and travel internationally. You can't be paying child support with a bunch of kids and be able to be a passport bro. So this evening, as part of Men's Mental Health Month, we're going to look at the differences between Western women and foreign women, and if this should be a route that more men should be taking. Okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. All right? So that's what we're doing. So, with that being said, guys, do we have any passport bros? Are any guys in here that are tired of Western women? Anyone saying? Because we already had a passport sis. She said she left here and went to Africa and she found a man. She even said she found a husband. We asked her to jump on the live. She said she's going to go ask her husband. And if he says yes, she's going to jump on the live. We would love to speak to her. That would be amazing. Hopefully he says yes. Big up. Hey, husband, say yes, please, man. Let your wife come on here so she can spit some game and give the keys to some of these women. So I'm saying maybe influence some of these men. Maybe she's going to say, guys, you got to do like me. I did it and I'm a woman. Maybe you got to do like me. Maybe some men are going to say to girls, maybe you got to do like me. Maybe. You might need to go to another country to a guy where he accepts that behavior. Maybe. So that's what we're going to speak about tonight. Before I get into it, let me just read something. Mo says, yo, China, yeah, I don't see myself getting settled down in the UK, but I see myself settling down overseas. I've heard that from a lot of men. They see themselves settling down overseas. They're tired of this. Yeah? So that's what's going on. Man said China is doing podcasts to secure papers. That's what I'm saying. I showed them I got papers, bro. Man's good. I don't need no podcast to secure no papers. My papers is good. I don't need none of you women. I don't need no baby mama to get papers. Oh, to be like, oh, to immigration. Oh, I've got a child in the country. You can't get rid of me, man. I don't need. Sorry, the come up. My come up is good. My dad was a diplomat. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's all right. I'm nice, B. I'm nice. Don't worry about me, B. Don't worry about me, B. Okay, cool. So, what we're gonna do, as you can clearly see, here's one I did earlier. So, finding wives overseas. So, on the left-hand side, we have Western women, and on the right-hand side, we have foreign. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna list the pros and the cons. Okay. So, I'm gonna use my green pen. I'm gonna use my red pen. And then what we're gonna do is, with the green pen, we're gonna list the pros for dating Western women. And with the red pen, we're gonna list the cons for dating them. Vice versa with the foreign women, okay? So, are you guys ready? Have you got your pens and have you got your papers ready? Especially Instagram for you guys that can't see the screen properly. I hope you guys are ready, okay? Yeah. And by the end of this, we're gonna see. Remember, guys, it's Men's Mental Health Month, and throughout this whole month, I've been doing topics and speaking about issues that predominantly the men have asked me to speak about, and things which are important to them. And you know, as part of Men's Mental Health Month is men don't want to be shamed for seeking for actually being men and deciding that actually, you know what, I've got more options and the world is huge. Why should men be shamed? Why would you shame a man? And you know, to call people broke, like we said, to enable to have a passport, to visas, to travel, to all it, you need to have some type of money. You know what I mean? And to do it repeatedly as well. So let's not shame people. Let's not shame people for deciding that they want to explore the world because they feel that their options are exhausted. Why do people use dating apps? Excuse me, why do people use dating apps? People use dating apps for the real reason they've exhausted all their options within their local area. And that tends to be because they've done way too much. They've been out in the streets, they've been doing way too much. That tends to be the thing. I'll be honest with you. So the same way that you might have thought you've exhausted all your options for any reason, maybe you don't have any options. Maybe women don't like you where you are. It could be. It could be. And if women don't like you where you are, am I going to tell you you need to stay there and wait? No, I'll tell you move, man. I've said this to women before. If you don't, there's one thing worth moving. If there's one thing worth traveling the world for, and that's really for love. And when I say love, I mean real love, like real family, like if your missus is on the other side of the world, you better travel there because that's where your wife is. Like, there's no point being in London if your wife is in you know, I don't know, man. In for some of you guys, Thailand, it could be. What are you doing here, B? You better go there. You know what I mean? If your wife is in Brazil, you better go there. I mean, if your wife is in South Africa, you better go there because she's not in Tottenham. Last time I checked, she wasn't in Tottenham, bro. He told me he met his Ghanaian girl in Tottenham though. So big him up. But not everyone's lucky like you, my guy. Not everyone's lucky like you. So let's start with the pros for the Western women. Okay. So one of the pros of dating a Western woman is they have similar culture. So automatically, there's not going to be a culture clash. Like literally, the saying a culture clash is when two cultures clash, and like love is sometimes not enough. It's, you know what, love is not enough. Like love, that is like a teenage, a teenage idealistic look on love, really, because love is not enough, and unfortunately, lots of people love each other and they have to let each other go because love is just not enough. And a lot of times cultures clash even after people get married, even after people have babies, and they realize actually how much cultures clash. So similar to culture, that's one of the benefits of dating a Western woman. You know, and let me give you a con of dating a Western woman. Oh, damn, already. No, let me give you a con. Let me give you a con. I didn't say that. That's what they're saying. So, a con of dating a Western woman is that she's fat and she's obese. Now, I know some of you are going to be over there thinking to myself, saying, China, I'm not fat, I'm not obese. I know, I get it. You're not. But in comparison to the women that these men are, yeah, you guys are hella fat, man. Some of you guys are way. Some of you guys need to hit the gym. Some of you guys need to hit the treadmill. I'll be honest. And that's the truth of the matter. So you might have a similar culture, but the women are bigger over here. They just are. And if you're not a big woman, you're not gonna get triggered by this. You'll be like, oh, I'm not a big woman, so you're wrong. And if you're a big woman, you're gonna be like, just probably keep quiet. But if you're not a big woman, then it doesn't represent. But if you know that you haven't been looking after yourself, you haven't been hitting the gym, you haven't been doing certain things, then you're gonna know. And especially for men that look after themselves, like I find, like, I don't know. I can get it. Some of you guys, you're overweight. I don't know, you lost your hairline and that. I know you're bored and that. Yeah, I know. You might. Don't be talking too much. But for us guys that got a hairline, that go to a gym, that look after ourselves, why would we accept a woman that doesn't? It doesn't even make any sense. Like, why would I? And I think that's cheeky. I think it's quite cheeky. If you don't go to the gym and you're overweight, that you should expect a man that goes to the gym. Why would you? You can want what you want. That's fine. But I think it's very cheeky, though. I think it's very cheeky. Yo, big you up. What's saying? Yes, Janet. No, I'm not saying Janet. I didn't say you was. I'm just saying, well, big you up, Janet. Big you up, Janet. But for all the women that are not in the gym and this is for them. So that's how they look at it. Yeah, let's look at foreign women. A pro. Straight. Opposites. Thin and will stay thin. Listen, when it comes to foreign women, the types of women that these men are going for, these women are their bodies are banging. They thin and they will stay thin. Some of you women, listen, like this thing where thick. Some of you guys have become so obsessed with thick that you don't understand that it's not actually thick. It's not thick. It's men will prefer a slim woman, Men will prefer a slim woman. Some of you guys will be bordering on no, it's not. And one baby, that's it. It just goes crazy. So foreign women, they're thin and will stay thin. When men go overseas, they don't go overseas to get women that are overweight. They go get women that are in the peak condition. Peak condition. They don't. Why would you go overseas to get a woman you can get in the ends? That don't make any sense. Thin and will stay thin. Okay? I hope you guys are paying attention. Women, I hope you're paying attention. Because you can't shame a man and he goes overseas and he comes back and no, women, I hope you're paying attention. Yeah? Okay. Let me give another pro. Foreign women. One of the pros of dating foreign women is that they cook and clean and they have traditional values. Now, this seems to be a thing that people are at loggerheads in the West with the patriarchy and feminism and the rest of it. But a lot of men because men want a lot of the productive men, not the ones they're showing you. Most men want to go outside and work hard and provide for their family. And they want to be a traditional man. Most men. Stop focusing on the men that don't want to do anything. Yeah, most men want to be outside working and will work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever to feed their family, right? So these men just want a woman that cooks, cleans, and traditional values. Like, doesn't mean she's locked in the house. Doesn't mean she can't. No, it just means that he would like his woman to cook for him, and he would like to come back to a warm home, to a hot bath, to words of affirmation, Is it so wrong? Guys, you need to, and because it's men's mental health, these are things that men have told me to speak about. These are things that men have specifically said, China, we want you to speak about this. So I'm speaking about it. Understand that. The men want, these are one of the pros. Okay? Okay? Let me do a pro for Western women, because I know some of you Western women are over here thinking, what? Respectfully, Janet says, do you think if your parents are foreigners and properly raise their kids, installing culture, then there's a difference as opposed to Western women? Nah, but it's about influence, isn't it? Like, nature versus nurture. So, yeah, you got nurtured a certain way, but once you step outside, what did you decide to do? You know? And this is where people struggle in the Western world when you're raised in a traditional home, but then you step outside and you have outside influences, particularly like, you know, educational influences, and like, you know, you have your peer pressure, like your peer group, all types of things, social. So you have influences, you know, coming at you, pause from all angles, so to speak. So, you know. Yeah, I mean, most of the time, if you follow your parents' culture, you go the right way, you know. Yes, Mr. Random, yo, big you up, big up everyone in the chat coming through. Pause, you know. Man says women in the UK and the US are fat. Women in the US be super fat, man. Women in the US be super fat. They be super fat in the US. I don't know what they be eating. What they be eating, man? Women is super fat, man. Chloe, what's going on? You look a bit upset today, man. What's up, man, Chloe? I can see you in the comments. You're looking a bit upset. What's up? You don't like the fact that the man didn't want to go overseas? Hmm? You don't like the fact that the man didn't want to go overseas? What's going on? You're not looking up. You're looking a bit upset. What's up? You're looking a bit mad in the chat today. You keep. What's up? The man didn't want to go overseas now. Come on. Let me. No. Okay. One of the a pro for dating Western women. There's no language barrier. She speaks English, so I mean, nothing easier than going up to a girl and she knows what you're saying. I mean, like no greater block than the language barrier. But guys, have you ever like dated a girl that you didn't speak the same language? Have you ever dated? How did you remember this talk? They say, oh, love is my language, right? You don't start coming with these sweet bars, guys. Oh, how did you do it? I did it. Love is my language. Yeah, I don't want to know how you did it. Come on, don't do that. But I mean, how did you do it? Have you ever dated someone that they speak the language, minimum language? I suppose she could teach you the language. You could teach her the language. You could have kids, and you both could teach them, and they could teach you back, and they could speak to you in one language. It could work, right? One of my friends, he was dating a girl from France, and he's Jamaican, so and he's fluent in French. I was like, bro, how did you? He was just like, bro, like he didn't, but she didn't speak a word of English. She didn't speak a word of French. They were just, and they started speaking. I don't know what happened. She must have given them that energy, but I don't know what happened. Maybe. I mean, is it possible that if you slept with someone that she could transfer the energy to you and now you're speaking the language? Could the sex be so good you start speaking? Remember they'd be like, oh, make you speak Spanish. Could it? Oh, you'd be like, ay, mami. You'd be like, caliente, mami. You'd be like, oh, Spanish. Could it be? Could it be? That's crazy. But he ended up speaking the language. He did. Are they still together? If you read what I've typed out. Yeah, best way to watch the show is on YouTube. Guys, like the video, like the stream, please. Let me give you another pro for Western women, right? Because I know you guys are thinking, let me give you another pro. And that's gonna be 3 even. Yeah? Education. So another benefit of dating Western women is they have earning potential and a career and education. But that's if you want, because I don't know. See, we're in a time where people talk about, oh, they don't want to go 50. I don't know. So if you date these women, yes, you can go together and they make money, earning potential, and have career and education. But is that something that you look for, man, when you look for in a woman? Do you look for a woman? Are you looking for a woman that's making money? Is that what you search for as a man? Is her career and education important to you? And that would be one of the benefits and one of the pros of dating Western women, because of course they're going to earn way more than the foreign women, and their careers will tend to be better and better education. As you know, we have one of the best education systems in the West. So that will be a major factor for men. So if that's what you're thinking about, then I'll definitely say Western women are that's a potential, right? Okay. Let me do another pro for. I mean, there's just foreign women just got so many pros. Oh, cheat. This one's very important. I think this one is probably one of the most important things, and I think women don't understand how important this is for men. This one is one of the most important ones. I don't think you realize how important this is for men. She will treat you with respect. She will treat you with respect. Foreign women and the men that are going for, we're not talking about going for foreign women that are the same as you. We're talking about traditional values. Will treat you with respect. Majority will treat you with respect. It's a different culture. It's a different culture. Completely different culture. And the women that these men are going to see are the women that believe that they respect men. So that's one of the things. How many of you women here respect a man? Seriously, just ask yourself. Don't cap. Don't pretend. Like, do you respect men? Like, if a man says something to you, are you going to trust in his leadership? Are you going to argue? Like, last night we had a girl on the live. Was she respecting of me? She wasn't bad or nothing. It's just, she wasn't bad. So everyone's on YouTube. Everyone's on YouTube. So if you want to watch this properly, you need to hop onto YouTube. We don't do it's all on YouTube. You can hop into the chat. We can show it on the screen, and you'll be able to see the live properly. Is this real? Yeah, it's real. Yeah. Just jump onto YouTube, click the link, down there, or just click the link in the bio and go to the circle. We'll show you what to do. So yeah, they'll treat you with respect. Let's do it. So let me give you a direct, with that respect, let me give you a direct con of dating them, yeah? So it's all good. She's thin, she will stay thin, she cooks, she cleans, she has traditional values like family values, she will treat you with respect. But along with all of that, in order for her to give you all of those things, that's gonna come, she's gonna need financial support. Yeah? She's gonna need financial support from you. And yes, you can give that to her. So 100% financial support, okay? Especially if you bring her into your country from another country, and she hasn't got the earning potential, the career and education like the Western women. She's going to rely on you for 100% support. You need to be making sure that you can finance this woman. Now, For some of you, man, you think you've gone overseas and you think, oh, I've won, I've gone overseas, I've used my money, I've got this girl back. But now she's in the UK, okay? So now she has the pressures from the Western influence. Western influence is very dangerous. It's all good when people are back home. It's all good when people are back home. They haven't seen too much, you know, they haven't seen too much. But lo and behold, she comes over here and then maybe, you know, maybe she goes out one night to the West End or shopping one time at the work. And then one of these guys pulls up and he's got something way bigger than yours. Pause. Talk about whips. I don't know. Something crazy. You know, you guys go West End, you know what I'm saying? Might pull up in the Bentayga, I don't know, something sweet, something calm. Like, and all of a sudden, I mean, see what I'm saying? Western pressures, feminism as well. We're about feminism. Because when people discover that you went to Colombia, you went to Brazil, wherever you went to go, South America, bro, I can't find no live on YouTube. Bro, click the link in my bio. You're gonna see the link in my bio, and there's gonna be a red circle. It's gonna be easy. Or just search YouTube. My name is China. It'll pop up. Yeah, feminism. And once you start telling people how she got over here and the rest of it, a lot of people are gonna have things to say. They might start getting into her ear, start telling him actually, you know, oh no, he's abusing you. You know, he's abusing the system. It's, you know, he's gonna say all types of things. You know, you shouldn't have done that. Then he's just using you because over here he's a nobody. Women, that's gonna come from women, 100%. So feminism, that's one of the negative things that can happen when you date them. So yeah, there's also pros, but that's also a con. What else can we have? I'll just be real. This is not what I needed because I showed my papers earlier on. But simple. She wants papers. She just wants papers. She wants to be brought into this country and she wants to get British citizenship. You know, she wants to have a stay, indefinite stay to remain. And the easiest way to do that is through one of you simps. Yeah? Yeah, just don't have kids with these women until she gets her citizenship. Yeah. So she wants papers, citizenship. She wants papers, she wants that's definitely a con. That's definitely a con. Yeah? Okay. What do we have? Let's do some Western woman cons. What have we got over here? A con of dating Western women is can't cook, won't cook, all clean. This tends to be something that's, you know, that doesn't tend to be, this tends to be a Western thing. Won't cook, can't cook, won't clean. They'd be like, Cardi B, I don't cook, I don't clean. How do you think I got this ring? But Cardi B cooks and cleans. Cardi B cooks and cleans. You seen the video, Offset posted it. She's there rapping to you about she's not cooking and cleaning, but she's in the kitchen cooking and cleaning, just like Beyonce. Out there singing to you about and she's not leaving her man. Women, these women will keep you single. These women will keep you very single, extremely single. Guys, jump onto YouTube, like the video. She can't cook, won't cook. Modern women have been ruined by feminism. Yeah, it's ruined their mindset. That is a con for a lot of men. How many times have you met a woman and then you start speaking to her and then she starts talking to you about the patriarchy and about feminism once the woman starts doing all that stuff, yeah, I kind of just yeah. How many times have you heard that? It's like it's just too much. So that's destroyed. That's not very attractive. Nobody wants to start going and speaking about that. That's not very attractive. Nah, man. That's not very. Nobody want to be doing that. Feminism ruined modern women's mindset. One of the cons of dating modern Western women is modern women, Western women, disrespect to men, continuous disrespect to men. It's Men's Mental Health Month, and I've only been highlighting all the ways that they disrespect us, and no leadership, and essentially alpha females doesn't exist. But I keep hearing this thing of alpha females, and tends to be one of the cons of dating these modern Western women over dating foreign women. Okay, all right. Let me give you another one. I don't have any more. I don't have any more pros. I want to keep it real. I don't have any more pros for dating Western women over here. So I might ask you for some in a bit, but I'm gonna just keep going. Yeah, bad friends. Bad luck. Another con of dating Western women is they have bad friends. Okay, and they tend to have a battle axe of a mum. See, bad friends, single friends keep their friends single, and a lot of modern women have bad friends that are low-key haters of them and are not happy for them when they're in a relationship or with a man. Because women, you have to understand something, that a lot of your friends, I'm not even saying they do it on purpose. Some of them do. Some of them are just straight haters, but some of them just can't be happy for you inside. It's just because by your happiness, yeah, it's direct, has an impact on them. Because why have you got a man? Why are you happy? Why you got the kids? Why are you getting engaged? Like, why is he paying for you? Why is he? So this is what I always say, because it says to them, because a lot of times, listen, I'll be real, men aren't really so much like this, but women like to compete with their friends about who's the prettiest, who's this, whatever. And I said this to women, listen, if your man is paying for things, yeah, if he genuinely loves you, if he's not cheating on you, if he's blowing your back out, giving you good sex, then do not, on any circumstances, tell your friends. Do not. When they ask you how it is, you're like, yes, cool. Just play it down. Be happy in private. Don't, because misery loves company. Literally, misery loves company. And they will have you single. They will put you around scenarios that will just test your relationship, that will, you know what I mean? These are not the, like, if you have a scenario, you end up like Tyrese's missus, ex. That's why she's crying on social media now about, oh, Tyrese, no, you divorced him. Okay? Because you listen to your friends, and don't know why you spoke to your lawyer or attorney, but hey, that's women for you. You beef your husband, so you call your attorney. That doesn't even make any sense. He's a direct beneficiary of having your relationship break up. Okay? Some of their mums, battle axe mums, just problems, giving problems. I actually know someone that broke up with their missus because they've been together for like 10 years. Then they got married and they broke up after a couple of years. The mums were all in the house all the time. The mum was in the house. He told me, bro, she just wouldn't. It was like she was just everything. She was calling me to have problems with my wife, and I'm like, listen, me and my wife are having issues. Like, can we just speak about it? Why you keep calling my phone? Like, and I was like, that's a bit disrespectful. Like, that's my wife now. Let's handle it. Why is the mum? It was like, she just pull up at the house unannounced. I was like, didn't you know it was gonna happen? It was like, nah. I said, you should already check that out. Yeah, they end up getting divorced. and the mum had a direct impact to play because they were together for years. How you been together for years? They were living together. Then after marriage, the mum just wanted to overdrive, so he got rid of that. Okay, so bad friends, battle axe mums. That is one of the cons of dating Western women. Ooh, this one here is a doozy, as they say. So guys, like the video, please like the video. It's the metric that YouTube uses, and it helps push out the content. For everyone that's new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you having here. I see a few new faces, a few new names popping up. We're grateful to have you into the chat. Guys, we have 3 separate tiers if you want to join our membership. We're first starting on the price of a cup of coffee, $2.99. Shout out to all the new members joining the gang. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you want to support the channel, there's so many different ways you can support the channel. But one of the easiest ways is to hit that $sign over there. That's the super chat button, and it allows you to donate whatever you want to do to the channel. And and guys, I'm gonna keep it real. Some of you guys, we've done quite a few lives now, right? And I'm gonna put a rule. It is, and on top of that, it's to show that, guys, we're building the community. If you've been in here more than 5 times, if you've been in my live more than 5 times, and guys, I know all the people that have been here more than 5 times, then it's time to subscribe to the channel or to hit the super chat button, because you're definitely in here every single night with me, and I appreciate you being here. But we need to, we're building a community, and we want to get the community guys together. So yeah, it's very cheap, and people have been disappointed. Last time we had Joanne, she just came in here and she just paused. She just subscribed to the channel and joined the membership, paid up membership, okay? And that's what it's about, because I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff behind it, and all this stuff is not going to be there. So when I'm not doing it no more, and I'm just doing my reaction videos, you're going to be like, oh, he was going live every single night with us, but I'll just be going live with the members, okay? So that's what we do. We'll just be going live with the members, all right? I'm just going live with the members. Shout out to Key and West. Big you up. Misery wants company. Yeah, it does. Misery wants company. But that's not what we want. Misery wants company, but that's not what we want. So yeah, this one's the big one. This one's the big one. This one's a very big one for men, as is Men's Mental Health Month, and we're speaking about some of these things. A con of dating Western women is that she knows the court system and she will use it. She will use it to all those men that are currently in court that are fighting to see their kids and all manner of stuff. Dating Western women comes with the fact that she knows the court system and it is on her side, and she will use it to the full extent. He said non-Western women are natural. Yes. Oh, I mean, some of these men be going, I'll be honest, some of these men be going for South America, and some of them women not be natural, but most of the majority of the reason why these men go, they are for natural, yes, they are. But some of the ones that these men be put, like, yeah, especially with the passport bros, they be going straight for BBLs. They be loving BBLs. But I'll put that, but non-Western women are natural. I'll put that on there. Majority natural, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, Pearl Musango, but welcome to the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the chat, please. Welcome. If you want to join the membership, the price of a cup of coffee, $2.99, or just hit the super chat and make a donation. But welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming and adding that to the board. Majority are natural. They are. Majority are natural. Majority natural. Okay, another one. The benefit of dating foreign women over Western women is they will let you play your role as a man. Like one of the reasons that the men, remember, the men are going there because they want traditional women. That's what they want. Like they still traditional men, but a lot of Western people are going for a completely untraditional route, and for some people, even the way their lifestyles are, it doesn't sit with them. And if something doesn't sit with you or just not right with you, then you might need to go to somewhere else. You might need to travel, and this is what a lot of these men are doing. So they want to be traditional men. They want to be men. They want to provide. They want to do certain things, and these women will allow them to play that role as a man. Okay. Yeah, I've added it on. Okay. So they'll let you play your role as a man. That's the main thing, okay? They'll let you play your role as a man. And men just want to be men. Don't listen to what they're saying. Men really want to be men. They want to do men roles, okay? Okay, this one's here. For you man that like chat, yeah. New culture. For kids. Diversity. When you date foreign women, you will have a new culture, and that will go transfer to your children, and then that's diversity. And a lot of times when cultures come together, we do speak about similar cultures and foreign cultures, but when people get it right, it can be a really magical and beautiful thing. So a new culture for your kids and diversified, you know. So that's a benefit. That's definitely a benefit. And this one here is a really big one. When you date a foreign woman, majority of them can speak multiple languages. So, along with her native tongue, she tends to be able to speak English, some form of English, and a lot of times, if people speak Spanish, they can speak French, Italian, stuff like that. And that's amazing. That's a great tool to have. And like I said, that will pass on to your children. And how much languages can a child learn? A child can learn 10 languages at one time if you speak to them in 10 languages, because children do not lack for want for knowledge or for education or for anything like that. So dating a woman, for a woman that speaks multiple languages, is going to be able to talk to your children, and they're going to be bilingual, and then that will enable them to have, that's an amazing skill to have, and will allow them to go into the world, into a new world, and do multiple things and have opportunities that other people won't have. So that's one of the benefits of dating. So guys, is there anything else that we're missing on the board? Let's talk. So finding wives, right? Western women, the benefits of dating Western women, they have similar culture. There's no language barrier because English is the first language, just like yours. They have earning potential if that's something that you look for when you're dating a woman, career and education. Okay, but one of the negative factors is that Western women tend to be fat and obese in comparison to foreign women who are thin and will stay thin. Okay, she can't cook, won't cook, versus foreign women who cook clean and have traditional values. Feminism ruined the mindset, right? Whereas foreign women will treat you with respect. Okay, so Western women tend to have disrespect towards men, and they don't trust in men's leadership, and they believe in this alpha female terminology. versus, like we said, they'll treat you with respect. But yes, let's look at some of the negative factors of dealing, or the cons we say of dealing with foreign women. They will rely on your financial support because they are in your country, and 100% financial support. They could bend to the pressures from the Western influence and, primarily feminism. And like you said, it seems all good when you're overseas until you come home, and then she realizes maybe you're not as successful or what she thought you was in comparison when she comes over here. And yes, one of the negative factors or the cons of dating Western women is bad friends and a bad mum. We all know mums that got too involved in the relationship. Like I explained, I had a friend that got divorced from his wife after being together with his girlfriend for 10 years, after the mum used to repeatedly come to the house and basically just both of them after they got married. So he got divorced. She knows the court system and will use it. Lots of men are in court, and one of the easiest ways for a man to destroy himself is by going to court with a woman, her taking most of it. The suicide rates for men are the highest, particularly after divorce. As we know, women are incentivized in the West and use marriage as a tool to obviously destroy a lot of men. It's been proven. So she will use it. So, okay, one of the negative factors as well, she might want papers, guys. You never know if someone truly loves you, or do they just want your green card? Do they just want your red passport? We don't know. But you're gonna find out, So that's a con for dating foreign women. But let's talk about some more pros. The majority of them are natural, and I'm not talking about all these people. The majority of foreign women are natural. This cosmetic surgery, it tends to be a Western phenomenon, and natural women. Natural women for the win. One of the positives of dating them is they will let you play your role as a man, which is very important for most men. Like we're saying, the men that are traveling to these countries, they want traditional women, they want traditional values. This is the reason why they go in there, and that's what they want. So they have a new culture, like we said, for your kids to diversify. Like for a lot of people, they want to, especially if you didn't have much of a culture, then there's nothing like when you marry into a new family, and then they bring you in and they teach you about their culture. Shout out to Mems, I see you, bro. Thank you very much. The work don't stop. They teach you about your culture. There's nothing better than that. So for you, if you never had a family and you long for family, nothing better than marrying into a big family. As that becomes your family, then you have a bigger family, right? So that's a benefit when you date foreign women versus Western women. That's definitely a benefit. Let's pick that up. New culture for your kids to diversify. Speaks multiple languages, so that would be good. Speaks multiple languages. Like we said, a child doesn't want for anything. It can speak multiple languages, 10 languages at one time, just for the simple fact that you speak to that child in that language. So if you date for a woman, they tend to speak more than one language, and then that'll be a skill they'll be able to give to your children, which will ultimately give them a leg up in the world. There's always those kids that are super bilingual that can speak multiple languages, and that would be something that would help them. So yeah, guys, that's what I've got so far of the benefits, the pros and the cons of dating Western women and foreign women. If you would like to add any more, feel free to add any. Feel free to give me some suggestions. I'm going to drop the link now, and for you guys, if you want to jump into the chat and have a conversation with me, you can add some. You can tell me your experience with dating women overseas or dating men, foreign men, and if you dated a Pablo, Gianni, Tyrone, or a Jermaine, I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe. So guys, that's the link there. I dropped the link. That's the StreamYard link there, guys. I dropped the link. You know what to do. So guys, that's how we doing. Finding wives overseas. Passport Bros, Men's Mental Health Month, and the men wanted me to speak about this issue. It's not an issue. It's not an issue for them anyway. It's women that keep trying to shame them for not wanting to deal. Why do women keep shaming men for not wanting to deal with them? It's weird to me. Like, I don't understand it. Yeah. So guys, call in. Let me know if you would be a passport, bro. Are you gonna try and find a wife overseas? Ladies, I want you to call in. Let me know what you think about the men that are doing this. That's what I want to know. So, gentlemen, please call in. Let me know. Are you a passport, bro? Are you gonna fly overseas and go get yourself a little sweet one? Or women, how do you feel about this? Is it time to change some of the things you've been doing in order for you to stop the men from, your men from leaving? Okay, that's what we need to speak about. So, guys, I've just dropped the StreamYard link. What suggestions you guys got? Hey, what suggestions you got for me? I think, what will I do? Uh, I would think. Mm, I'll give you another benefit. It's a whole new country and it's a cheaper economy. It's a whole new country and it's a cheaper economy, right? Dating a woman from a whole new country is a cheaper economy. So dating a woman from a whole means you have somewhere where you can escape to, somewhere where you can leave. Somewhere where you can escape to, somewhere where you can leave to. You have a whole new economy. And guys, as they always keep talking about the West is falling, nothing better than having a place, a woman in a foreign country where you can go away and you can start afresh and have a family. And for a lot of people, you can work remotely and make money remotely. So if you're making money, the conversion rate, that would be amazing for you. So I'm saying to you, once the currency exchanges, you'd be like, right, I'm on. And a lot of people do this. Expats, a lot of people do this. They still get paid dollars and pounds while they chill in essentially third world countries and make a lot of money by doing it. You're welcome, Doug. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. So I just want to clear a couple of things about the whole passport bros thing. First off, there's just a misconception because you could put it on both sides of the board, but like women that don't like passport bros, they always say, "Oh yeah, they just want you for your money." So you can put Western women want you for your money as a con, but then foreign women want you for your money too. Because here's the thing, guys: dealing with women, period, in 2023 is going to cost you money. It's that. I don't know why Western women act like doesn't dealing with them doesn't cost them any money, especially when women don't even want to go to the Cheesecake Factory anymore. You bring some girl from a foreign country to the Cheesecake Factory, and they're gonna love it. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Dealing with women, period, is gonna cost you money. You decide the best way that you want to spend it. You know, and and then on another thing with foreign women coming to a Western country is like everything is new and you can create first. So like, I always say that there's modern women, y- y- they numb themselves to the fact that you should want to travel somewhere with a person. You should want to share experiences with a person. But these modern women have numbed themselves. You buy your first house by yourself. Most men, we want to be the first person you buy a house with, a new car
Yeah,
with, have a
yeah,
child with. You know what I'm saying? Like foreign women, they want to do all this with their husband. They want to be married. They want to be married with their. They want to marry you for the first time. Have a first child with you for the first time. To travel somewhere new for the first time. Have a first kid with you for the first time. But modern women, like they want to do it all themselves.
mm,
Um, and then there's a misconception that like passport bros are just brokies who can't who can't get modern women. It costs a lot of money to travel to travel internationally. I think that you covered that, and then I don't know if you covered the fact that one of the cons with being a passport bro is you need to have the money to pay the bills. You need to be able to cover your and your wife, your family's life 100% of the bills your whole
yeah.
life because you know, if you bring a woman over to the United States, one of the worst things you can do is have her go to America's university system. Uh, Coach Greg Adam calls them feminism indoctrination camps, where she's definitely going to get surrounded by septum pierced, blue haired liberal
Blue
women
hair.
who are going to tell her that she doesn't need you.
Yeah.
So the best bet would be have your foreign wife come over, get married, and pop out a bunch of kids right away. But then she's not going to be. If you're on some 50-50 stuff, it's never going to happen with a foreign woman
So
ever.
what?
So you need to be able to be in a position to pay all the bills for a lifetime because that is the biggest difference between passport bros and passport cis. Ladies, if you are going to find a foreign man
Yeah.
and you bring him back, you're gonna have to pay for the lifestyle
Facts.
forever because he imagine women are still gonna want a taller, older man probably, and if he's 28, 30, 31 to the 32, are you going to be married to him for 40 years while he gets a degree in Britain or the United States? And then he has to enter the workforce being a 33, 35-year-old man? Or ladies, if you find a young guy, a young Caribbean Tyrone or freaking, let's
Caribbean
say,
Tyrone.
yeah, let's say he's 35, you're 35 and he's 27. You know, he could marry you and, you know, he could cheat on you because he's younger, has more options, he's tall, good looking. You know what I'm saying? Or, you're 35 and 40, he's 27. What if you can't have kids because you're older? It's a whole different proposition for women to be passport sisses than freaking men to be passport bros. Women don't want to take care of a man. There's more of a risk of dating younger men, and women don't want to take that risk. Whereas a man, like a queen, will not marry a peasant man and make him a king. But a man will marry a peasant girl and make her his queen. That is the difference. What do you think?
I agree.
Because
Women
go ahead.
don't. A woman, man. We all pick. Listen, everybody's picked up a girl from, when you're like from a Burger King or McDonald's or a restaurant or a cleaner. Like we don't care, man. Like we don't give a two damn dudes. Like we don't care. We see past that. But a woman's not gonna see you cleaning the streets and think to herself, like I'm gonna approach you. But okay, let's for the flip it around. Let's say you approach her, or she's gonna be receptive to it. But we don't care about that stuff because, like we said, you know, that's a little project. If anything, you know what I mean. She looks a bit quirky. We'll fix that. You know what I mean. Or we won't fix it and be like, we like that about you. You know what I mean. So I
Mhm.
think, yeah, I agree with you still.
Yeah. So this whole passport sis thing, man, all it is a bunch of look. I'm equal. opportunity. Ladies, if you want to go abroad and leave Western men alone, men, we're not shaming you for it. It's women who are shaming the passport, bro. We're
Yeah,
supposed to
fact.
just and we're supposed to just stand here and just eat whatever Western women are giving us. No, if you have the means, guys, go out into the world. See how much more desired you are, especially black
Fact.
men, especially American black men.
Mm.
You know what? I don't want to take up too much your time, but I could talk about how the last 40, 50 years in America, black men have just been, you know, uh, uh, our reputations have been thrown down in the dirt. We just been belittled, disrespected. Guys, you don't have to put up with that with that anymore. I have a friend. He's a police officer in the DC area, black guy, and his wife took his kids to be with some other guy who divorced him, and he lives in a basement. Uh, and he's going through all sorts of stuff right now, paying child support, trying to divorce his ex-wife. But you know what he does? He saves up every penny he has, and every 4 months he goes to the DR or goes to or goes to Costa Rica and has a great time. And ladies, you know what? If you want to just see what your options are out there so you can make the best decision for you. And once again, it's uh just stop shaming people for doing what they want to do. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, bro.
All right, brother, I'm out.
Yeah, cool, cool, no worries, yeah. Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it for that, bro. Thank you, guys. Guys, we're gonna, you know, Men's Mental Health Month. We went through the list. We spoke about it. Finding wives overseas. We spoke about the difference between Western women to, to foreign women, and we spoke about the pros and the cons. And you can clearly see that it seems that the benefits of dating Western women over, sorry, dating foreign women over Western women clearly outweigh, but we're currently in the West, and it just there's a lot of factors to think about for both people, both parties in this. There's a lot of factors to think about for both parties in this when it comes to dating. And like I said, you just got to think about it, guys. We need someone to hop onto live because I'll be honest with you, I'm tired tonight. You might be able to tell that my energy. I'm very tired tonight. Um, and I've gone through this quite quickly for you, and I think I've done quite a good job. Let me allow you to look at the screen. Sorry, at the board, you can see I'm quite tired. If anyone would like to jump on, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes, and if anybody wants to jump on, but I will not be doing what I did yesterday or the last few nights because I'm just tired. I'm hungry. I made spaghetti. I made spaghetti bolognese. I made that. I made spaghetti bolognese. So, guys, what do you think? What are you gonna do? Is this what people are gonna do now? For all you guys that have been quiet in there, what are we gonna do? Passport bros, passport sis, passport gang. What are we gonna do? I think, yeah. Guys, hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. You know what to do. Hit the like button. So, guys, thank you to everyone that joined the chat this evening. I appreciate you guys, all the regular people. We're going to be going live again tomorrow. We're going to be going live again tomorrow, and check out the thumbnails. Guys, make sure you like the video, so everyone that's watching this. Thank you very much for joining our chat this evening. You can clearly see finding wives overseas, men, women, wives, husbands overseas. You can pretty much weigh the benefits up. Ask yourself, can I do this? Because once you're in, right? Yeah, once you're in, you're in. So we're gonna get straight back to it tomorrow. So subscribe to the channel, like this video. Please feel free to keep commenting throughout the videos. Turn on notification bells. We have 3 separate membership tiers starting at $2.99 if you want to join it. Get your exclusive access areas. My name is Shana. I'm the Manners Voice, and we out.